It can only be attributable to human error.
You're entering paranormal.
He meddled in things that you people. He meddled in things. He meddled in things.
Where will we go next? Just phantom from another time.
No one, Mr. Muller.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
That is one big pile of shit.
Across from me,
Eli Watson.
and off to the side,
Stephen Myers.
and we are
Cryptid Campfire.
Wow, that felt nice.
Hello, everybody, and it's something special today.
I feel rejuvenated.
We're all in the same room.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
Pretty
All right,
wild, right?
we did it.
Kinda
Yeah.
crazy. Mission accomplished. We can go home now.
Signing off.
Yeah.
But hey, everyone, and welcome back to Cryptid Campfire Cinema Club.
Yeah.
And today we watched something special, and we're going to do a little retrospective on it, I think.
Yes. We watched Southern Fried Bigfoot by popular demand.
Woohoo.
I would like to say at the time we put out that poll, we had about 8 people who were able to vote. Only 4 people voted, and only 2 people voted for Southern Fried Bigfoot. So that is what constitutes the popular demand these days.
It's just like March Madness.
Yes.
2 consecutive movies. Let's go.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, we watched Southern Fried Bigfoot, and we watched it, but I don't really know anything about like the production and stuff. So
Let's
do
see.
you know much about
I
it?
pulled up a little bit of information here. Let's see.
Because it's from, all I know it's from the distant year of 2009.
I think it's actually, let's see.
Give the people a history lesson.
According to IMDb, it's from 2007.
Whoa.
Yes. Oh, but it says it was released April 13th, 2009. So
Okay.
I guess we can say it's been a couple years in the making.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think 2009 it probably would have been a wider aspect ratio.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It is the 4x3 square box.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which is all fine and dandy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but
It's
yeah.
just in the year 2020 when we've had nothing but big screens and HDMI's and clarity so crisp you can see the pores on celebrities' faces. And it's a little shocking when you see something from 2007 again.
This is probably, it's an hour long,
Mm-hmm.
probably one of the most entertaining documentaries I've ever seen.
I mean,
I had a good ass time.
Yeah, it
I
was
was gonna say
fun, dude.
it's a fun hour of just. It's kind of like a who's who of just people being interviewed about Southern Bigfoots.
Right. It's like, and that's the and that's like the whole thing, right? Is that the opening is talking about how Bigfoot is more of a Pacific Northwest thing, but there's a bunch of sightings happening in the South. Like the last movie we did was The Legend of Boggy Creek, which is about a Southern Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never really heard like too much about the Honey Island swamp monster or
Skunk ape, I hadn't really.
Oh yeah, I think we covered that on an episode, but you weren't here yet.
Maybe I haven't heard it.
Yeah, there you go.
You were not even a glimmer in the Cryptid Campfire's eye at that point.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. So like, there's a lot of good information in there, and it's like Alex was saying, it's a who's who. They really show you all the characters that are involved with Bigfoot research, and that's my favorite part, is just all the people involved, more so than Bigfoot itself.
Absolutely.
It's like, I mean,
it's great too, because if you see someone get interviewed and you forget who they were, their name pops up every time they show up,
Every time.
which is pretty funny.
yeah, and they got some pretty big heavy hitters in there. Lauren Coleman was in it.
Yeah, they got the Lauren Coleman.
Dr. John Bindernagel is in there.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty big.
They got Patrick Thrumble in there.
Patrick Thrumble. I think the star of the show was Chester Moore Jr.
Oh
Chester
yeah.
Moore.
Yeah, pro kill, journalist. He's chasing the story.
Oh yeah.
It's all about the story to him.
It-
He's just amazing,
It's like,
dude.
do I know it's Bigfoot? No. Do I think it's possibly Bigfoot? Absolutely.
Absolutely. and may I just say, I'm out here trying to prove Bigfoot, but they can't exactly not prove he exists. So I got that edge on him.
Yeah. You said that. So good, dude. They should make a movie about him.
You can cast Edward Norton to play him.
Edward Norton.
So old now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah. It's very simple. It's just like everyone knows that Bigfoots are in the Pacific Northwest, but also they're in the South. And here's us telling you about them.
Yeah. Oh, the theory they brought up about why there's 3 to 5 toes, right?
Yeah.
About different
Yeah.
Sasquatch tracks. Because, I mean, that's the big thing about Legend of Boggy Creek, right? Is they find that one 3-toed track.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, what?
What do we do with this?
Yeah, exactly. And,
It comes from our boy Moore Jr.
yeah.
He's got he's got everything in this documentary.
Yeah, he's the
basically.
star of the show.
He was shouldering the entire documentary.
Yeah, they were talking about how we've kind of pushed Bigfoot into restricted areas, right? And so they're forced to inbreed, thus resulting in deformities. It makes sense to me.
I mean,
but
it's
pretty
such
wild.
a wacky, it's such a crazy concept because it's one of those things to where it's just like, you see the movies to where it's like, oh, there's, Bigfoot, pop culture, but I never thought about inbred Bigfoots before, but now I can see the horror movie because it writes itself. It'd be like a scary X-Files episode of inbred Bigfoots.
Yeah, we could
That
just
go on the loose.
we could remake Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but have the entire family be Bigfoots.
Oh. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, Texas.
One Bigfoot is
the
Leatherface.
Texas Bigfoot
Can
massacre.
you
Oh
imagine
my-
a giant Leatherface?
Yeah.
Could you imagine, dude?
And they'd have like the tiny shack in the woods with
Absolutely.
just bones everywhere.
Yeah. Wow. And then, what Lauren Coleman was talking about a little bit there about the explaining away, I guess, of some 3-foot tracks of, people being in a swamp,
Mm-hmm.
seeing a creature, going to that area and finding alligator tracks and mistakenly attributing them to the Bigfoot type creature. That's also a very real possibility as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, that is interesting, because you're like, oh yeah, you just find tracks, you just assume it, it's to the same animal, but especially with swamp ground where it's kind of soft and weird and
Yeah.
everything's kind of passing through.
Yeah, I mean, and like you get a bunch of people like us who don't know jack squat about tracks, it's like, like I'm no expert.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Yeah.
For all I know, these feet could be pointing backwards.
Yeah, there you go. Nap and Guari, dude.
Yeah.
So I pulled up the official site for Southern Fried Bigfoot.
Ooh.
And I'm at their frequently asked questions.
Hit us.
Maybe I'll read a couple of them. Number 1, is this a comedy or a mockumentary? Nope. Despite the strange title, SFB is a documentary that chronicles the legends and tales of legendary hairy creatures rumored to live in the swamps, hollers, woods, and marshes of the American South. And that reminds me of my new favorite name for Bigfoot, Boogers.
The booger.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
The booger's gonna get you.
Booger. Yeah,
Bully
they
boogers.
just there's just like a good portion towards just everyone listing off the top of their head all the names they know. So it's
Yeah.
like the one guy's like, well, there's the night howler, there's the forest ape, swamp ape, and then they throws out booger man,
Yeah, Booger Man, Woolly Booger.
woolly booger, the hairy booger,
Yeah.
the flicked booger. You never know.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. That seems like such a southern thing though, having family in Kentucky and stuff. I mean, just the slang out there is like, I have a cousin named Chigger. Like, what is his actual name? It's like John or something. It's like, how does that even make sense? I don't know. It's just Chigger.
Everything gets nicknames.
Yeah, so it's like Booger just fits right in with the with the language. I think that's why I like it so much.
It's just
Booger.
Come on and get your supper.
Yeah, there you go.
How about some pop? I was gonna say, I didn't expect there to be anything after the Nope for the FAQ.
Nope.
So it's just comedy, mockumentary. Nope.
Next question.
Yeah.
Is this meant to be real? Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're just one-word answers.
Well, what are your thoughts and opinions about the Paz and Gimlet film? It's a film.
It's real.
It's a moving picture show, I do declare.
They actually do have social networks. They're online, and they're actually quite active on Facebook and Twitter.
Oh.
And they have a YouTube channel as well. I don't know what's on there, but I know I've actually tweeted at Southern Fried Bigfoot before, and they've like responded to me and stuff. Like, so they're pretty active. So we'll see.
Yeah, let's everybody go tweet at them.
Yeah.
Did you rent this?
No, it's available on Amazon Prime. So.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So
if you're curious yourself, it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, or if you're like, no, I don't support Amazon, you can go to the southernfriedbigfoot.com and order yourself a DVD.
Woohoo.
Yes, sir.
Any news on the Blu-ray release?
No, I wish. I wish, dude.
The remastered Blu-ray.
Give the people what they want.
Yeah. I want a Blu-ray remaster of my 59-minute film.
Yeah, give me a 4K Ultra HD high definition remaster.
Yes, dude. And I want a version in 3D as well.
Yeah, I want to view it in virtual reality. I want to be able to walk around and actually touch Lord Coleman.
You know what I want to try? This is like so off topic. Is I want to watch a movie in VR, but like in the movie theater. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've seen that.
I haven't been to a movie theater in months.
Yeah.
Those don't exist anymore.
Yeah. But with my headphones and
No, yeah.
with my phone,
I would love
phone's
to try.
yeah, just to try watching a movie in the theater again. Weird, dude.
Yeah.
I always get freaked out though. I did it once, just for a couple of minutes, and it freaked me out because I always felt like there was someone behind me, and of course it's like VR, so like you turn around, there's nothing there, but.
You get the feeling.
It's
the
sketch, dude.
The ghost in the machine.
Yeah, dude.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's factual, dude. Here's another one. Per the warning at the end of the credits, is it true that you'll send Bigfoot to kill me if I bootleg SFB? Uh-huh. We're on a first-name basis with him, and the only thing scarier than dealing with Bigfoot is dealing with our even scarier copyright attorney.
Oh. He has no soul. I was gonna say, they say, yeah, if you pirate the film, we'll send Booger after you.
He's coming for you.
He's coming after all of us.
It's true.
He could even be watching you right now. To quote a film that we've watched before.
But I'd have to say one of my favorite things is there's the guy he runs the website, like East Texas Skeptic, I think it's called.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, everyone says, well, what would it take for you to, prove the existence, to accept it? And he's like, well, just bring us proof.
Yeah.
He's like, if you want to believe a UFO, let me have a ride on the dang thing.
Yeah, that guy
I don't
was
think
fun.
it works that way, sir. I'm pretty sure these people get chosen at random.
Yeah, straight up.
But it's funny because they credit him as webmaster.
Yeah, he's webmaster, dude. Am I mistaken? Didn't he have a PhD?
No, that's the guy who didn't believe in blue pants.
The jeans.
The jeans, yeah.
Yeah, there's only one person who has a PhD after their name.
And it showed a clip of a Bigfoot scratching their ass in blue jeans right after.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
For a good, 15 seconds, too.
Yeah, it's
so
hilarious.
It lingers for a while.
Super slow-mo,
They were
scratching.
real proud of that shot.
But what about David Lynch's brother?
Yeah, Thomas Lynch.
Thomas Lynch.
They got the same hair, too.
He runs that museum, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the name?
Can't think of it. some museum, maybe you can find the name, but they're like, oh, we put a Bigfoot exhibit, and it's just like a folding table, with like a couple plaster casts, a framed picture of Boggy Legend of Boggy Creek,
Exactly.
a piece of paper to leave your name, number, email, contact info. It's been real popular lately.
It's like, yeah, come on. Even if you really don't like Bigfoot, come on and check it out.
Come on, it's only $25 admission fee.
I can't find it right now, so I'll find it and I'll put it in the write-up I'll do for this.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's the guy. There's Thomas Lynch, who I think is the head of the museum, and they put a little exhibit together. And then there's the other guy who's like
With the spiky hair?
yeah, he's got that 2000 spiky hair going on. He's got a little bit of the soul patch. It's bleached too a little bit, I think. And he's just like, yeah, listen, everyone loves Bigfoot. Everyone likes to spend money. What are you waiting for? Come on down.
I like the, was Chester, where it's like serious stimulants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got to be on serious stimulants.
Yeah, he's like, it's like a howler monkey on serious stimulants. It's like, whoa.
He was holding on to that for a while and was waiting to use that.
Yeah, dude. It paid off.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Chester Moore Jr. What a guy.
I know, dude. Him just cruising through the swamp on his little boat
So
or
awesome.
whatever. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, him on his boat. Oh, and then it's so good. It's one of those things to where I know they know in the FAQ they say it's not a comedy, but it's set up in one way till they talk to the one guy and he's like, Bigfoot I think is a majestic creature that we need to bring in, capture. The thing I do not want to see is it be put in a zoo or a circus.
Oh, that's Craig Woolheater.
And then hard cut to Chester Moore. I'm pro kill. I shoot the dang thing.
Yeah.
It's just like it's a good comedy setup.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing there, editor.
What's
good.
Texas? What is it?
Texarkana.
Craig Woolheater TVRC. Let's see. It's what is it? Texas. Oh, it's the TBRC. Whoops. It's Craig Woolheater of the Texas Bigfoot Research Center, and this dude is just like, Bigfoot's a hobby for me. It's more about the camaraderie for me. I'm like, it's like impossible to hate the dude. You know, you're just like,
he's a man who likes Bigfoot. You know.
yeah.
He's a man of the people.
I think what I like about the documentary is it's the whole spectrum of people who like Bigfoot.
Yeah.
There's the people who take him very seriously. They say it's undiscovered primate, possibly linked to Gigantopithecus, and they have all the Latin names, they have all the research. Then there's the people who are like, it's just a hobby, a giant hairy man in the woods. I just feel like I would belong there,
Like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
doesn't sound nice about that?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, frolicking through the forest, and then there's the people who are just like, I want to shoot it. Well, for studies? Yeah, definitely to study it, but with my gun and the bullets and the firing and the death and the murder.
We're eating Bigfoot tonight, boys.
The name is Southern Fried Bigfoot, and I want to Southern fry him.
Yeah, dude, that's funny because we stumbled upon the semi-sequel, I guess.
Yeah.
The Cajun Fried Wolfman or
Yeah,
Dogman.
Cajun Fried Werewolf.
Yeah.
There's a small niche market of just putting like cooked monster in the title.
Cooked monster, yeah. Jeez. What are we gonna do? Deep fried champ or deep fried goat man?
No,
Deep-
Kentucky Fried Chupacabra.
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Chupacabra.
Kentucky Fried Goatman. And then what's
KFC, bro.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
yeah, KFC. Oh my god, that's genius. It sells itself.
yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, and we'll interview everybody for the Chupacabra, and then at the end be like, oh, it's called Kentucky Fried Chupacabra.
Yeah, bro. Jeez, wild.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I have anything else really to say.
I mean, it is
It's
a
a
short
fun watch.
It's
Yeah.
short, it's fun, definitely worth a watch if you're into this stuff.
yeah, I would highly recommend it. It's a fun little glimpse into the characters of the Bigfoot world.
Right.
Like, because, we always talk about, the people who discovered the cryptids or do the research, and it's always the people who are pretty interesting, and they always got something funny going on in their life. And you're like,
Dude.
I'd rather watch a show about them.
Dude, half the time they're more interesting than the cryptids themselves. Man.
Exactly.
That's my stance on it. But like, you do learn a lot about Bigfoot, especially southern Bigfoots,
Oh,
because like we were talking about the Honey Island swamp monster, or Stefan didn't know about the skunk ape, or there's the Lake Worth monster. I totally thought that was like a lake monster, like Champ or Ogopogo.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, totally didn't realize that that's not what that was. It's a Bigfoot type creature. Did not know that.
And they, it's crazy that they mention, and they mention a bunch of others like casually, like they mentioned Momo, and they it's funny I think it's a Chester Moore. He casually mentions the Patterson Gimlet film.
Yeah.
To where he's just like, because when that was the 60s they shot it.
67,
So
yeah.
He's like, it's something California in the 60s happened with a film, but we're talking about something,
Yeah.
Just like, hey, give the PFGs some credit.
The PFG.
Yeah.
Patterson Film Gimlin.
Yeah, the Patterson Film Gimlet. Let's call it the Cowboy Bob film.
Cowboy Bob. I still want to meet Bob Gimlin so bad.
Hey, man. I love Bob Gimlin, and you should too.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he was supposed to be at the Oregon Bigfoot Festival last year, but he just didn't show up for whatever reason, so that was a big bummer. But I met everyone else, dude.
They couldn't meet his fee.
No. There was a lot of Bigfooters there that I know now that were like there when I was there, but I didn't know them, so
At
like
the time.
I didn't care. And I'm like looking back, I'm like, dude, this place was like chock full of legends that I should have been talking to the entire time, but nope.
They're like, hey everybody, we're having a one-on-one meet and greet with Chester Moore Jr. It's free. Come on down. You're like, whatever.
Yeah, Chester Moore.
And now you're like,
you changed my life. Oh man, all love and respect though.
Oh yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah.
Nothing but fun. So yeah, I would say, I don't know if there's anything else you fellas want to throw in.
I mean, the movie's only an hour, and we've been going for 20 minutes. So,
so
It's a fair ratio.
We gotta be longer than the movie.
Goodness.
But yeah, I definitely check it out. Southern Fried Bigfoot. It's pretty fun.
Heck yeah.
And I would say thank you for listening, Patreon people.
Absolutely.
We're eternally grateful for the support you guys give us and the chance to kind of, watch some movies, give you some feedback. And if you watch it, let us know what you think about it.
Absolutely. And I'll be putting the new poll up soon. So vote for the next movie you guys want us to watch.
Ooh.
And if you're like, Southern Fried Bigfoot, that's whack, then vote.
Yeah, right?
Vote for something else.
You have the power. All right, tell us if there's any movie you want us to watch.
Or I guess if you did vote for something else, sorry.
Next time.
Right.
Sign up to a Patreon account so you can vote twice.
Yeah. Well, I think that's about it, huh?
Yeah. It was a good time to meet up, watch a fun movie, talk about them Bigfoots.
Yep.
And we hope everyone's being fun and safe out there.
Absolutely. And I guess we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, you know who we are. You know where to find us. You're paying us, for God's sake, so we thank you.
All right, guys. You take it easy.
All right, bye-bye.
This podcast is a part of Straight Up Strange Productions. Discover more shows like this one at straightupstrange.com.